Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Eva. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. It's been a long time since I was supposed to make this video, but as I said before in my last video, I've had some things come up and I was just not able to make a new video. But I'm back. I'm very excited for this year, for this new growing season, and I thought I would kick off the beginning of the year by showing you guys the kind of seeds I'm going to be buying. This year I decided I'm going to do things a little bit different and buy my seeds online. I wanted to buy heirloom seeds, and I also wanted to buy from smaller companies instead of buying like from the big like burpee type of seeds. I wanted to buy and support more local, and not local but like smaller businesses, and also support other people who are also doing like small scale gardening. So the two companies I'm going to be buying from are going to be Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds and then M.I. Gardner, who M.I. Gardner has helped me so much on my own journey into gardening, and so I thought it would be great if I could support his channel and also his business by buying seeds from him. So before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know, you guys are going to notice I'm going to buy a lot of seeds this year, and that is because I'm hoping, and I have my fingers crossed, that I'm going to get a community garden. My local town here at our high school, we have like community gardens, and people who are interested can apply and get one. My mom currently has one, and I'm trying to get one too, and I'm really hoping that I'm going to get a space. So I'm buying seeds in anticipation that I'm going to get the garden. And even if I don't, I'm not too worried because I can just give the seeds to my mom. We have kind of like similar interests in the kind of things that she grows and the things that I grow, so I can just give her my seeds if, you know, I don't end up getting the space. So I have my computer here in front of me, and we're gonna go side by side, and I'm gonna just show you the things that I'm getting so that you guys can see them real time as I'm buying my seeds. I already have all my seeds like picked out. I just wanted to show you guys the actual seeds. I have like 1,000 tabs open where all my seeds are, and I'm going to show you guys as we go along. So the first vegetable that I wanted to share with you guys is amaranth. I've never grown amaranth before, but I eat amaranth all the time. My mom actually grew amaranth last year in her community garden, and she really inspired me to grow my own because it grew so beautifully, it did so well, and we eat it all the time like as a leafy green, and it's very delicious, it's very good. So the type of amaranth I'm going to be getting is going to be from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. It is the green Calaloo amaranth. I'm very excited to grow this type of amaranth, and I can't wait to see how it grows for me because my mom has had really good success with this. The next type of seed I'm going to be getting is for carrots. I grew carrots last year and they did okay. I think the one mistake I keep making with carrots is transplanting them, so this year I'm not going to transplant them. But anyways, I'm going to be getting my carrots from M.I. Gardner's website. I'm going to be getting the rainbow mixed carrots. I guess, I don't know, I just was interested in more of like a different variety where it's like there's different colors, different flavors for the carrots. Just something fun, you know, it's not too traditional, it's not too like mainstream. I don't know, I've never personally eaten like different colored carrots, so I figured why not grow them myself and see how it goes. So yeah, I'm only getting one variety of carrots, and that's that for carrots. So the next type of seeds is going to be ground cherries. I think more than anything else, I'm super excited to grow ground cherries because I used to eat them all the time when I was a kid, and then the older I got, I just kind of forgot about them. And then last year, when I was out by my property, like way in the back, like there's kind of like a wooded area like back there, and I was just walking around there and I happened to like find one, and I didn't even know that they could grow in my zone, in zone 5. So I was super excited. I looked into it and I saw that I could actually buy seeds. And so the type of seeds that I'm going to be getting are going to be the pineapple Tomatillo from M.I. Gardner's website. I'm very excited for these. That's my son. I'm very excited to be growing the tomatillos just because it's just like it brings me back to my childhood, and again, I am very excited for these. The next type of ground cherry is going to be the Mary's Niagara ground cherry. This is from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. I think it's been a while since I picked out my seeds, but I think the reason why I picked this one is because just looking at the history of it, it was cultivated and it was grown in Niagara, which is, I think, a pretty similar zone to me. So it's grown specifically for my kind of climate, and if it did really well in their climate, I'm assuming that it's going to do well here in zone 5. So that's part of the reason why I bought it. I just want to see how it's gonna go. If it goes well, if it doesn't, oh well. I'm really excited to just even find them, the seeds, and having a possibility that I can grow it in my zone. So the next kind of seeds I'm going to be buying is going to be Swiss Chard. I have two varieties of Swiss Chard, both from M.I. Gardner's website, and they are the Ruby Red Swiss Chard. I think this is just like a regular Swiss Chard. I think it's the one that I had last year too. You guys know how much I love Swiss Chard. Of course I was going to grow Swiss Chard again, and I have pretty good luck with Swiss Chard. Like, I don't have problems with pests or anything like that, so I'm definitely going to be getting the two different kinds. One of them is a Ruby Red, as I said, and then the other one is Rhubarb Swiss Chard. So I'm very excited to grow Swiss Chard because it's one of my favorites to grow. So the next kind of seeds that I'm going to be getting is cucumbers, and I have a lot. I have 4 different varieties of cucumbers, which I know is a lot, but you guys have to keep in mind that I'm buying these with the anticipation that I'm going to have way more space to grow these things. So that's why I'm kind of just like buying, you know, like in preparation for having more space to grow these things. So the first type of cucumber is going to be the Cucamelon, or Mexican sour gherkin. I am so excited to grow these because they are so cute. They were all over social media last summer, and I really wanted to grow them, but I was too late for that. And also because they don't require as much space as a traditional cucumber, so I could probably grow it out here in my garden, or if I end up getting the space in the community garden, I can grow it out there too. But I really want to grow it out here just because I just want to look at it every day and just see it every single day. So I'm very excited about these little guys. The next variety of cucumber is going to be the Market More 76 from M.I. Gardner's website. This is just like your regular old cucumber. I don't know if you guys remember last year, my cucumbers never took off. I planted them, they were doing good, and then they just never matured. I don't know what happened, but I think that's part of the reason why I'm buying 4 varieties, is to compensate for the fact that last year was a total fail. So this year I'm just like, let's all get all the cucumbers in the world. But yeah, so the next one is, so as I said before, it's going to be the Market More 76. And then the next one is going to be Lemon Cucumber. This one it matures pretty fast, 60 days for maturity. They're kind of interesting. They're not like your regular like long cucumber. They look like little lemons. That's why they're called lemon cucumbers. These are from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. I'm very excited for these also. And I just thought that they would be interesting for me to grow, just because I've never grown an interesting, or like just something that's not like that you can find in your grocery store for cucumbers. I've always just bought like regular old cucumbers, and that's what I've grown. So I'm very excited to try something different. That's why I wanted to get these lemon cukes and the gherkins. The next category of seed is going to be corn. I'm only going to be buying 1 variety of corn this time around because I don't feel like I need more than 1 packet of corn. I did grow corn last year, but I didn't grow enough, and now that I'm going to have more space, I can experiment growing corn and having a bigger and better yield of corn than I did last year. So the only variety of corn I'm going to be getting is from M.I. Gardner's website. It is Ambrosia sweet corn. It's just a regular old variety of sweet corn. So that is that. So the next category of seeds is going to be peppers. Last year I had 3 different varieties of peppers, and I had jalapeno, I had cayenne, and I had just regular old bell peppers. And out of those 3, the jalapenos did the best. And so of course this year I'm going to be getting jalapenos. I just love them so much. They grow so well. There are so many per plant, and that works well for me because I don't have a lot of space out here in my garden. So the ones I'm going to be getting this year are from M.I. Gardner's website. They're the jalapeno early pepper. 75 days till maturity. There's 50 seeds per pack, which is more than I need. And so yeah, I love jalapenos. They're easy to grow. They're great in my garden. So of course I had to buy them again. The next kind of pepper I'm going to be growing is Tabasco. I love Tabasco sauce, so obviously when I saw this I was like, I have to get it. There's only 15 seeds per pack, which is not that many, but I don't think I'm going to even use up all the 15 seeds. Even if they're not that many, I don't think I'm going to use up all of them. I might not make Tabasco hot sauce with them, but I think I'll just add them to foods, you know, just use them in cooking, and that should be fine. So that's that. And then the next one is going to be the Violet Sparkle from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. I think my mom had this in her garden last year. She had something very similar to this, and it grew so beautifully in her garden that I was like, if it's anything even similar to what she had, I definitely want to try out growing this. It's so beautiful. It has really good reviews on this website, and I don't know, I figured I would give it a try and see how it goes. There's only 25 seeds per packet in this one, which is more than the Tobasco, so 25 seeds is more than I need. So that is very, very excited. I can't wait to have some color in my garden because I'm just so used to growing just like the regular old peppers. So this is a bit different for me, and I'm excited to see how it goes. The next kind of pepper I'm going to be getting is a black Hungarian pepper from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. I really wanted to grow this because it says that it's rare. It is the shape of jalapeno, but it is like black colored, and it has tall plants that have beautiful purple flowers. So I'm very excited to grow this one. It's very outside of my comfort range, I would say. So yeah, I really just wanted to see how it would do in my garden and see if it's something that I'm more likely to grow next year. So the next category of seeds is going to be tomatoes. You guys remember I grew cherry tomatoes last year and they did amazing. So of course I was gonna buy more cherry tomatoes because I just love them. They grow so well in my garden. I get so many tomatoes. So this year I decided to go with M.I. Gardner's Tomatillo tomato. It's one of the most vigorous fruiting tomatoes that they have. It puts out hundreds, if not thousands, of small 1-ounce tomatoes that are perfectly round and blemish free. So I'm very, very excited for this one just because I'm excited to have lots and lots of tomatoes, and also something that is going to be fun to grow, and they're just really cute. So I really wanted to get these. The next type of tomato is going to be another cherry tomato, but this one is going to be a black cherry tomato, also from M.I. Gardner's website. These are organic. They're so pretty. The pictures on here, they're just wow. They're just so pretty, and I was really, really excited to try this one. I don't know if I'm going to be growing this one here in my garden or if I'm going to be growing it out there in the community garden, but we'll see when the time comes. But I'm really, really excited to try these as well. The last variety of tomato is going to be a Minibel tomato. This one is from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. They are so cute. I honestly just wanted to get these to see if it's they're really going to grow the way that the picture is here on the website. As you guys can see, they're super cute, and the plant is really, really short, but it produces so many tomatoes. I was really intrigued by this when I saw it. This wasn't part of my plan, but once I saw it, I was like, I have to get this. These are too cute to pass up. It says it's 65 days to maturity. It is bite-sized fruit. It's sweet and flavorsome. They're ornamental plants. So I guess, yeah, a foot in height and require no support. So I really, really can't wait to try these in containers, probably, just because, I don't know, I feel like they'd be cuter in containers than out in the garden. So this one I'm definitely very excited for as well. The next category of seeds is going to be kale. I'm only going to be growing one variety of kale because you guys remember last year, I had no success whatsoever with the kale. It was just terrible. But this year I'm going to be trying a different variety. Last year I had the red Russian kale. This year I'm going to go back to the blue curled Scotch kale because I had that the year before last and it did amazing. I had no pest issues, no issues whatsoever. So I'm going to go back to that and see if I have success with that, because the red Russian kale is a no-go in my garden. I'm never going to grow that again because it just was not, it was a disaster, to say the least. So I'm going to be getting this one from M.I. Gardner's website. There are 300 seeds per pack, which is a lot, but the seeds are really tiny for kale, so I can see why they would put that many. And yeah, it's something that I really enjoy growing kale. So last year was just a blow to my gardening. I was just like, there's no way this is happening, but it happened. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna have better luck with the blue curled Scotch kale. So the next category of seeds is going to be radishes. You guys remember last fall I was supposed to grow radishes. I had all these plans, and then sometimes just life hits you and you just can't do the things that you were planning on doing. So I'm going to give it another try this spring. I have 3 different types of radishes. I have the early Scarlet Globe radish from M.I. Gardner. The description for this one is 22 days to maturity, 250 seeds per packet. I've really enjoyed eating radishes the past couple of months, so I'm very, very excited to grow these, and I've never grown them before, so I don't know what to expect, which is why I'm getting 3 different varieties of radishes. So we have the early Scarlet Globe Radish from M.I. Gardner, and then I have the 18-day radish from Baker Creek. This is in French. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but it is an 18-day radish. I think the reason why I chose this radish is because 18 days is like unbelievably fast to have like a plant go from seed to maturity. Like, that's crazy to me. So I just wanted to check it out and see if it's actually going to take me 18 days to start harvesting these. Right now we still have snow on the ground like everywhere, so I'm probably not going to plant these until once the snow has melted and everything. But I really want to see if it's really going to be like an 18-day radish. That's like most of the reason why I'm getting these seeds, is just to like see if it's actually true. And then the last one is going to be the Malaga, I think I'm pronouncing that right, I don't know, Malaga radish from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. These are beautiful. They are like purple, they're described as a deep plum purple violet. So pretty in contrast with the white snow flesh. Mild roots stay firm and crisp over a long season. So this one is a 35-day radish. It comes 200 to 500 seeds in the pack, okay? But this is what they look like. They are so pretty, and I think that's part of the reason why I wanted to get these, because the insides are so beautiful and the outsides as well. And I didn't even know that radishes come in like another color other than just like the regular old red that we see at the grocery store. So I'm very excited to try and grow these. So the next category of seed is going to be peas. I'm only going to be growing one variety of peas just because I don't know. I've grown peas multiple times, like in the springtime and in the fall time, but I feel like I don't ever have like a big yield of peas the way I would expect to have. Even if I plant all of the seeds in a packet, like it's never enough. So I'm gonna try and get 2 packs of the blue shelling snow pea from M.I. Gardner's website. These are they're described as a beautiful bluish purple in color and perfect for the spring garden. They can either be harvested early or harvested later as a shelling pea. So I'm very excited just to see these in my garden with the blue color or the blue purple color. I'm very excited for these, and these are the only ones that I'm going to be growing. And as I said before, I'm going to be buying so pretty much like 80 seeds, and I'm going to just grow them everywhere. I'm going to grow them here in my garden. I'm going to grow them in the community garden. I'm going to give some to my mom for her to grow, so we have like an abundance of peas, just because whenever I grow them I feel like I don't get enough no matter what. Like, it's always like here, a little bit here and there, but like never enough for me to like say that it's like worth me growing. So I'm gonna try a different approach and grow like a ton of peas and see if that helps my situation. So the last thing on my list is broccoli. I've never grown broccoli before, but I've watched like plenty of tutorials, or I guess like how-to videos here on YouTube about growing broccoli, and I think that's something that I can grow successfully. I just have never gotten around to it. So the type of broccoli I'm going to be getting is Calabrese broccoli from M.I. Gardner's website. The reason I picked this one is because the website describes it as a large heading broccoli that is most commonly seen in supermarkets and farmers markets. So it's reliable and it's effective on space. It produces many side shoots once the main head is harvested, leading to many smaller harvests, yielding about 2 to 3 times as much as broccoli as the main head. So I'm buying this one because I'm not very familiar with growing broccoli, and this one seemed to me like the most like dip your toes in kind of one. That's why I chose this one of all the other varieties that I had found. And this one, it says that it has 300 seeds per pack, 55 days to maturity. So yeah, this is the type of broccoli that I'm going to be getting. I'm still undecided if I really want to buy the broccoli seeds or not, but I guess we'll see later on as the year goes on. The only other thing that is not on my list here, or like that I'm gonna buy locally, like from an actual like brick and mortar store, is potatoes. You guys remember last year I had really good luck with the potatoes and it was amazing. I had such a good harvest. So I'm going to be buying potatoes later on in the springtime once they're available, because I don't think they're available right now. And I'm going to be growing them in containers like I did last year. So that's the only thing that I'm not going to be buying online. I'm going to go to the store and like pick it up myself. So that brings me to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad to be back on YouTube. I'm glad to be making videos again, and I can't wait to be growing things again once the snow is all gone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon on my next video. Bye guys.